back again. All right, so today we're doing something completely different. Why not? Why not? Right? So I was sent, and I think I talked about this on a podcast or two. I was sent some samples from Dylan Thompson over at Whiskey House Pub House. If you don't know him, follow him, please. They got a podcast. They're doing cool stuff. He said that he sent me some rum. Right? I'm the whiskey guy, but he sent me some rum over, and he said I can do whatever I want with them. He just wanted me to try them, and I said, well, if I'm going to do it, I'm doing a video for it. That's just how it is. So today he sent 8 rums. Like, I can't do 8 rums at a time. So I have 4. I have 4 rums. There's sample A, B, C, D, and I have them in clean carons. They've been sitting for about 10, 15 minutes. Okay. So I know nothing about rum. Absolutely not. So I'm going to give my tasting notes on it. I have a piece of paper here where I can write my notes, and we'll just go from there. This is a fun little niche thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if it's going to go out. It'll probably go out on the platforms, because why not? The more content you do, the better it off you are. All right, A, molasses. Brown sugar. Sweet tea. Sweet tea with honey, though, not sweet tea with sugar. It's a really nice nose. It's a really nice nose. It does smell pretty confectionery, though. So just take that in mind. And I have the smallest amount in here because I'm just doing a tasting. Okay, so that's not funky. There's nothing there that would turn me off at all. There's a little bit of oak presence, but not much. It has vanilla, a lot of vanilla, a little bit of caramel on the taste, but not a whole lot, which I don't know. I'm also going to tag Rough Spirits in this one, because he's going to lose his mind. Me nosing and drinking some rum. This one is a little funkier. Sample B is a little funkier. It's a little more, I'm going to say it, and you can hate me for if you want, but petrichor. It's a little more petrichor, which means like decaying earth, basically. But it's still super clean. The color's a little bit lighter than the other one. I don't know if that means a thing. Obviously, they do oak barrel rum as well. This is just fun. It's not, I'm not doing this to win points or anything. I'm just giving you I made a major food pop. Again, you got to get water in between your drinks. Okay, that one, I'm going to go back to it, and I literally have a swallow in here. This one seems to be clinging to the glass a lot, sample B. And then we're going to go over all of them, of course. This one, it's really nice. Sweet, fruity. By fruit, I mean what do I mean by fruit? I mean, it's fruity. It has a fruit character, like fruit roll-up. Okay, fruit roll-up. There's not a whole lot there. Like, it's really kind of two-dimensional. Has a little bit of caramel sweetness. Might be considered molasses. I don't know. And then it goes into that little fruit roll-up thing, which I'm fine with. All right, on to C. This one is not dark, but this one doesn't cling as much. Not funky, which rums you think they can be funky. So it's just like sweet. This one gives me a toffee note. Oh, I slung it out the glass. Do you see that? It just popped that right out the glass. This one has a little bit of toffee or like butter, not butter popcorn, but like toffee popcorn. But on the palate, it is a little bit more astringent. Not bad. Hold up. A little bit more astringent, a little lighter in its flavor profile. I don't know tasting notes for rum, so it's kind of difficult giving you what I have, but we're working through it. It's nice. It's very nice. It's a different profile than the other two for sure. Um, and watch them all be the same, according to me. All right, I'm just drinking through the water. On a sample B. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and I'm going to go through these once again and I'll tell you what my favorite is and then we'll look and see what they are. I have no idea what they are. Don't know if it's a $10 bottle of rum or a $10,000 bottle of rum. This one has a little funk to it. Sample D definitely has a little funk. Not in a bad way. It's a little shiny. I'm going to say shiny as lack of a better word. But also it's almost like, I'm going to say it, and it's not, sorry. It's like when you're descaling fish. God, I said it, didn't I? When you're descaling fish, and then like the smell of the scales of fish, not like fishy. It's not fishy. It's like almost briny, astringent. Weird. It's weird. Not bad, but weird. And a little grassy. That one. Oh yeah, it follows through with the taste, and then you get a grassiness, but then it's like with a peach, maybe a peach. Very interesting. All right, so I'm gonna pause, go back through these again, and I'll let you know what my favorite is, and then we will pick our favorite and then look and see what they are, and then that way I can let you guys know what these samples even are. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so I went through these once again, changed my palette, cleansed it all out, everything. Okay, so we have 4 different rums here, and I know this is a different episode, and that's fine. That's fine. I love when people send me samples, and if you want to send samples, there'll be a link in the description below. And also, one of the other things, look at the banner at the bottom. Bad Motivated Barrels, Z Whiskey Smith, and Mixology. Please follow and like all the his stuff, and make sure you follow, subscribe, everything that I'm doing. Please leave me a comment if this is kind of content you want to have. If that's the case, great. If not, we'll move on to something else. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so sample A that was in this glass, which I'm going to say for my particular palate was my favorite. Was El Dorado 12. I know nothing about it. El Dorado 12, 40% ABV. It was made out of Guyana, and it is likely ex-bourbon cast. That's probably why I like it. It was really good. It was sweet. It was caramel. It had all the bourbon flavors, but yet it was like amped up the sweetness in a row. Okay, so sample B. That's this one right here in my magnificent bastard one. This one is, and I don't know this rum at all. So this is RL Seales, SEALE apostrophe S. This is the 10-year. It's 43% alcohol, super light, and it's made in Barbados, and it's likely ex-bourbon, and it was sourced from Foursquare. Take that for what it is. Still an excellent pour. You could sit down with that with a I don't smoke cigars personally, but you could sit down with that with a cigar. I feel like it would do really well. It would do really well. Okay, C was the one I thought was funky, right? Had a little funk to it. I'm just going back to it again, just because now that I know what it is, I want to see if there's some similarities. There is similarities, but at the same time, it is totally different. This sample C, this one right here, is the RL Sears 12 year, 46%. So it's a little higher proof, again in Barbados, likely ex bourbon cask, and it was sourced from Foursquare. Really good, but I thought it was a little funky, which is weird. Which is weird. Okay, so then we move on to sample D, and I thought this one had a little funk to it as well. I think I'm just scared, a little scared of the funk, because uh, I've been around Moose over at Andalusia too long, and he gives me some funk. Um, this is sample D is Appleton Estates 12 year. I've heard of Appleton Estate. I've heard of El Dorado. Um, this one is 43%. It is Jamaican. That's kind of cool. Is likely ex bourbon cask, which I think a lot of the rum casks are actually ex bourbon casks. And to me, this one was funky. And Appleton Estates you can get anywhere. So yeah, it had a little funk to it. Um, not not my favorite. Not gonna lie, not my favorite. It's pretty grassy. Didn't really care for it. It's okay. It's not. It's just not great. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad we got to do that. I appreciate Whiskey House Pub House for sending me these samples, and I will. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. There is four more. And from what I'm looking at, I know preemptively looking at the cheat sheet, there's some good stuff in here. So I might do this sooner than later because not okay. I'm never going to be a rum guy. I'm not, but rum can help me with whiskey stuff. So thank you for doing that. So give them Whiskey House Pub House a like, follow, do all the things that you do. Make sure you check out the Patreon that we have. We have three tiers in Patreon. And in some of those tiers, you get special pours. Like I might send you a sample, not of this. You're not getting a sample of this. I might, well, maybe, who knows? Who knows? Um, but I'll send you samples, and I'm planning on, and this is once I get the viewership up, obviously, doing a Zoom meeting with people with samples. We sit around, we have a dram together of the same whiskey, drinking it as friends. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I'm just trying to create better content for you and for me, and yeah, we'll just go from there. But this was really fun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, thank you so much for all of it. Like it's a lot. There's a lot here, and these are full, full to the brim of rum, which is super cool for me because like doing a comparison, with whiskey and rum, that's a huge deal for me to have that in my catalog to use in the future. So I appreciate that so much, and thank you, Dylan, for sending that over. You didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did. And yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun, and I don't know if people are going to jive this or not, but you know what? I had them there, and I'm going to do it. And today's recording day, so let's just do it. All right. I love you guys, and until next time, keep your spirits up.